Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my morning routine. When I wake up early in the morning, the first thing I do is I try to wake up at the same time every day. I feel like that makes the biggest difference. Exercising every day and waking up at a similar time makes the biggest difference. So what I'll do is I will check my iPad really quickly. The reason why I like keeping an iPad by my bedside instead of my phone is because it's less distracting to me. So anything that I want to draw, I can also draw on really quickly. If I want to make a list or something like that, I can easily draw on it very quickly and make a shopping list. And see, I just wrote that word and then it came up to the side with my name because it can read the words that I'm writing as well. The big clock. I love having a timer if I want to time something for the kitchen, or if I want to stay on track with my schedule. I can easily time things and it makes it go by so much quicker if I have this always nearby. I also don't get distracted with the iPad like I do with my phone. I'll go over my schedule that day and my chores to make sure if there's anything on my calendar, or to make sure if there's anything that I want to do. I have a notepad list of all the things that I need to be doing, whether it's going to the store or little chores around the house. Just one errand a day will make a big improvement. So I gloss over what errands are on the roster, which usually there's not that many. But I'll gloss over and try to at least tackle one every single day. So what I'll do is make the bed really quickly, put on my jewelry, make sure that I brush my teeth, use the bathroom, all of the hygiene things, and then I'll head out into the living room and I will turn on the diffuser. Usually I'll put orange, but today I'm going to be putting pine oil in, and that will really set a really relaxing environment for the scent that I'm going for today. And as makes sense, I'm just going to put it on green because pine and green. And then I will go ahead and get my 3 glasses of water out because I try to have 6 every day. I'll go ahead and fill them up. With this Minimalist teapot, I can fill up 3 whole glasses. So I try to drink 6 of these a day because 6 of these is just perfect. And sometimes I'll use my water bottle if I'm going downstairs. Like that. So I'm going to go ahead and water my plants. The storm blew over my favorite plant, the pink plant, so I'm going to go ahead and take out the aerator and just blow out all the dust and everything and fix that plant right back up back to normal. And I'm going to use that aerator as well to clean out my steno machine. So my steno machine is nice and sparkling because a bunch of dust collects underneath the keys. So I'm just going to go ahead and blow that out right now. And that's just everyday maintenance stuff. Everything that we own takes a little bit of extra work, which is why I'm a minimalist, because then I can really focus on the things that I have, but then I can take very good care of everything. And that really brings a lot of joy for me if I can keep my tank, and I can keep every piece of my equipment, I can keep it up to shape. It's usually reflective of the fact that I'm keeping myself up to shape with exercising and eating well and drinking enough water. So that's a really good sign for me. If I see my things gleaming in my environment, it's usually a good sign that I'm keeping myself up too. So minimalism makes all this possible without any effort at all. Sometimes I'll even heat up some water for some tea. The next thing I'll move on to is exercise. To work out, you can make a list on YouTube. You can make a list of all of the workouts that you want to do. So, cheerleader stretch, or taekwondo, or tai chi, or yoga, Pilates, whatever you want to do. And therefore, all the videos are in one playlist, so you can just grab the one, so you're not browsing for new videos. Same with meditation. If you're going to have meditation videos, might as well keep them all in the same place, and then it'll be easy to find. So long as I work out 5 days a week, I feel so much better. And on the weekend I can be more lax about it, but those 5 days are crucial for me so that I get on a good schedule, whereas the weekends are fun filled and jam packed, and so I have no trouble sleeping. But if I can just exercise 5 days a week, that's perfect for me. Sometimes I'll even go downstairs. You just add in one little habit and all of a sudden it becomes second nature, and then you can add in another one, and then pretty soon you have the life that you really want, and you don't even have to think anything of it. It's just an accumulation of great habits that create a great life. No matter what you do, you're usually over some type of keyboard or over a desk. Then it's kind of reversing that. It's reversing that stretch. Any of the yoga and Pilates moves, inverse stretches and backwards stretches like that, will really help. When you're leaning over, it will really help to reverse those movements. I just started making my own salsa with my food processor. And that is the end of all. My taco schedule has kicked into high gear, and it's pretty much almost every day now I'm eating tacos. So we're gonna go make that right now. I feel like if you make tacos every day is gonna be a good day. Got our mise en place set up here, and what I wanted to show you guys is that Walmart has a family pack of taco seasoning. Okay, I'm not a family, but my appetite for tacos is family sized. So we've got our Beyond Burger patties, and I made my own salsa, and this is next up. I'm going to be making this from scratch as well, so we're going to have so much fun with that. When it comes to chips, I save the taco chips because I have been loving a certain brand. You can find it at all the grocery stores, so I saved the bag just to show you guys. Sea salt and lime. If you guys love lime, you guys will love it, and you don't always have on hand. This has such a strong lime flavor. So we'll have some for the morning time, and then we'll have some for tonight as well. So you have 2 meals in one. You can do many more batches than that way. 3 Drummond bowls are the best ever, and they come with lids and everything. And since I have a mixer now to make my desserts, so I've been baking pumpkin pies and brownies and blueberry muffins, but because I never use my mixer bowls anymore, these are so great for so many other uses. You can put all your lettuce, your spinach, so I'm going to start using them only for lettuce and spinach, 2 of them. So all of my greens are always in these bright, beautiful containers, and I'll just love looking at them in the fridge as well, and you're getting so much use because it also can function as a mixing bowl in a pinch. Another to-do that I have to do today is I have to clean out my makeup brushes. There's always something like that, you know, there's always just a little thing, but the key is just to do one thing a day. You're never going to get behind on anything, and you'll always stay on track, and you'll always feel momentum when you wake up. So I just do the things I have to do, and then I can do my hobby stuff. The lower the heat that you put it on, the more the flavor can develop, as well as the lower the heat is, the less you're going to have sticking to the pan. So lower requires more patience, but you always get a better result. The great thing about using vegan meat, like I said, is even though this tastes so similar to the real thing, you don't have to worry about contamination. It also lasts way longer in the fridge or freezer, so you can, it's not going to go bad like regular meat does. So when I'm washing my makeup brushes, I always use cool water because I don't want the glue to come unhinged on any of the makeup brushes. But it has a bunch of ridges and stuff like that so that it cleans it very easily. But like I said, you can use it to take out your muffins and stuff. Take a look at how much grime that is off of just one makeup brush. And then you put it on your face all the time. So it's really good if you want to keep your skin really nice and glowing, which stress is one of the main causes. Don't jam your schedule like I do. Stress and dirty makeup brushes. We changed out the dirt and we cooked tacos all in white, so that's not the brightest idea, but you know, I like to live dangerously indoors. Did tacos in 5 minutes, and we got the best breakfast and the best dinner of all time. So we have homemade salsa with these tacos, and it's going to taste really good. In fact, I was at a party yesterday and we had tacos, but it doesn't even matter. I think what makes tacos hard to get sick of is because you have so much variety in texture and flavors and taste that it's like you're getting 10 meals in one, so it's so hard to get tired of it. Right before I start work, I usually will check Instagram, so if you guys haven't added me on Instagram, definitely add me there. So I will check that out. I feel like it's the Minimalist platform. I'll move on into the bedroom, and in the bedroom I will glance at my schedule, which is written down, the very important stuff, things on my wish list. It has a lot more information than my iPad, so I will just glance over that list because it's basically my work center. And every day I try to do a little bit of a hobby, but if I'm very worn out, I'll just relax that day and watch a movie or go on a car drive or something like that. So it's either a hobby or relaxation. So I'll do my stenography for 3 hours, 3.5 hours every day. And once I'm done with my stenography, then I will usually relax a little bit on Pinterest, and then I'll move on to the errand that I have to do. Once I'm done with my errands, I'll go ahead and call my mom up. And I only use my phone to talk to my mom throughout the day, and then I'll browse at night. Therefore, I can keep it kind of in a rhythm. So that's the gist of my morning routine. Basically, my morning routine, I try to keep it as simple as possible, as obvious as possible, as organized as possible. And there's lots of variety throughout the day, but I try to keep some level of structure so that I am always on track for where I'd like to be doing or the adventures I'm planning ahead. Even with organization, if you keep it so streamlined, it's so easy to work around your kitchen and just to move around. Minimalism is such a breath of fresh air in that regard, because you can get so much more done in so much less time with plenty of room and energy for adventure. Nothing's falling through the cracks, and your confidence and your joy is just tremendous. So if you guys like this video, if you did, give it a thumbs up. Find me on Instagram. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Thank you so much for watching.